Hi everyone, so thanks for joining me today on another photo walk. Today I'm going to be shooting with my Fujifilm X-T30 together with my E-M10 Mark II, and you know, just side by side. And I just want to do a quick vlogging test between the two cameras. The Fujifilm has the 18-55 f2.8 OIS lens, so it should be image stabilized to some extent, but it's never going to match what, you know, the Olympus in-body stabilization does. So here is the E-M10 Mark II with the 14-42 kit lens, and then the Fujifilm X-T30 with, you know, my little microphone setup. And that's primarily why I'll be vlogging this way, is because at least the Fujifilm has a mic jack. I'm going to be using the film simulations of Velvia, Chrome, and Eterna, just to compare against the E-M10 Mark II, because I was able to dial in, I think, some in-camera settings that should match it to some extent what the Fujifilm film simulations are. So this will be a test of that as well. But let me go ahead and let's go out and take some pictures, and we'll forget about the vlogging with the E-M10 at this point. All right, I think I'll get a picture of this building over here. Has a nice little steeple and clock. And there's just a little bit of light hitting it, so we'll see. See if I can get maybe something with the branches framing it. It's always a struggle because I've been here so many times. I never know exactly what I can get that might be new. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice building, but there's a beautiful cannon here. Gosh, I don't know. I should be able to get a shot of this. I don't know, maybe I'd like to go over here, but there's all these people over here. I think there's a shot here with the twilight lighting. I mean, there's just enough. I'm just gonna have to dial in some negative exposure comp. The one big problem with vlogging with this Fujifilm is it doesn't have a separate record button to the photo button. So like, I wanted to get a picture of that trolley driving by, and I couldn't because I was in record mode, and by the time I switched out of the recording mode back to photo mode, it was gone. With my E-M10, or really any Olympus or any camera that has a separate record button, you can stop the recording and then take a picture right away. So that's a little bit of a workflow issue vlogging with this camera. Never mind, the image stabilization is not all that great. Wow, this should be a really nice shot here. I hope you guys can see this in the video, but I'll get a picture of it. But it looks like this dock was destroyed by weather in one form or another. This is just a facade of some kind. Why? Let's see what's on the other side. Why would they make such a thing? I never really appreciated the exposure comp dial. I mean, I have it on the Pen F. I kind of took it for granted. But now that I'm shooting side by side with the X-T30 and the E-M10, because I've never shot Pen F and E-M10 together, right? Because if I did, I would have appreciated it then. But right now, shooting with the X-T30 that has a physical exposure comp dial versus the E-M10, which, yeah, it is a physical dial, either the front or rear dial. But what happens is, when I'm changing, say, from photo mode to video mode, the exposure comp changes whenever I change the mode dial. It also changes when I go from my set 1, let's say I'm in my set 1, which is my, whatever profile I dialed in, and I dial in a negative exposure comp while I'm taking the picture. And then I say, okay, let me go to my set 2. The exposure comp goes back to 0, which is the default setting that I usually have my sets. But with a physical dial, I know no matter what mode I change to, it's always going to be -1. So I can quickly fire off different profiles and different images with the same exposure in every shot. I don't know, did that make sense? Oh crap. I didn't, I know I parked on Prince Street. So I'm gonna go over to Prince Street and just walk up, and hopefully I didn't overshoot it. Ah, Starbucks. They make good coffee though. I mean, I'm not a coffee snob, so I just drink whatever. You should see the crap I make at home every day, but time to time somebody's very kind to buy me a Starbucks, and yes, it's really good, and coffee snobs hate Starbucks. I'm like, how good can coffee get? Really, I wonder. All right, I know I parked on this street. I hope I didn't miss a sign, because I don't see my car now. Oh crap, I might have missed a sign that says paid parking somewhere. Oh man, thank God, my car is right here. I was so worried, but we're good now.